nice. This is Outrun on the SEGA Gamegear, released by SEGA in 1991, which, you know, is right about the same time, or the same year I should say, that they released it on the Mega Drive. It's based on the arcade machine, which is a racing sprite scaler released by SEGA in 1986. Pretty sure, at least if you're old like me, you're familiar with Outrun. I was going to say Afterburner then. But they're all part and parcel of the same thing. Sega sprite scaling technology back in the day, Space Harrier, Outrun, Enduro Racer, you know, Hang On. It was absolutely the dog's bollocks, and there's some of my fondest memories of my first sort of arcade gaming experiences back in the day in that wonderful little seaside town we used to go on holiday in called Westwood Ho. I still remember to this day the first time I saw the full sit-down hydraulic cabinet of Outrun, and even as a young boy I knew it was something special, and it made my tinkle feel funny. Never mind. But what's funny about this is I always thought, because this is the first time I'm going to play it, but you know, clearly from setting up the camera I can see, you know, from the demo and stuff, that it's not a port of the Sega Master System version, which I find odd. I never owned a Game Gear. My older brother did back in the day. We only had it for a couple of weeks, and you know, before he fired it down river. But I always remember thinking it was pretty much a portable Sega Master System. So quite surprised that this doesn't look like the Master System version. That's not to say it's a bad thing. I mean, what would be interesting would be to do a comparison between this and, you know, with the Master System adapter on the back of the Game Gear, because you could get one, slap in the you know, the SMS version of it and see how they compare. Anyway, sorry, waffling. Love me some Outrun. Right. Famous for its music. How that's going to hold up on this, I don't know, because, you know, the Master System's not famed for its sound chip. I don't know if it has the same one in the Game Gear, but you know, let's get into it. Go with Automatic. Right, what's accelerate? Ooh, so initially you can see right off the bat, because the little bit of wheel spin there. The Sega Master System version was absolutely brilliant. It wasn't arcade perfect. They had no chance of being arcade perfect, but I do remember drooling over the adverts for it, you know, in magazines when they first announced the Sega Master System. Ooh. I mean, I saved up for mine and I got it as a joint half, kind of I paid for half and my parents paid for the other half for Christmas, but when I was getting the money together with all my various part-time jobs, you know, in my dad's garage on a Saturday, oh, piss off Porsche boy, I should say, sorry, and you know, working Friday night, waiting on tables, and Sunday doing like the washing up. I just drawled over it. These screenshots and the original Sega flyers just made me want, why am I breaking like an idiot? Want to experience this game. So this is, I like the sea, by the way. I've said it before on gameplays. Ooh, I like the fact that they've just built a freeway or motorway next to the sea, because, you know, that's not going to cause problems, is it, when there's like storms and shit. But yeah, this is just one of those games drooling over. It inspired me to, you know, work my ass off and save up for my Sega Master System. I really do need to get my hands on a copy. Oh, break again. You don't select high or low gear. That's interesting. It does it for you. It's like limitations of the Game Gear pad. Well, no, not really, because the Master System only had 2 buttons. Oh, hang on. But yeah, you tear across the, you know, the states of America in your convertible Ferrari Testarossa with your bird next to you. Apparently neither of you know how to function or how a seatbelt correctly functions, so if you hit something you both get flown out the car. But it's alright, because it's the 80s and no one dies in car crashes in the 80s. Oh, bollocks. I gotta say, right, I am quite liking the music. I think this is a brilliant rendition of the arcade machine, considering the hardware that it's running on. I love the original arcade music, it was brilliant. Or a random fact, when I had my first sort of polyphonic, I don't know, you remember before mobile phones couldn't play MP3s, I had the Outrun, there you go, the Outrun music as my ringtone. I'd often leave the phone hanging just so I could hear it all. See, look, no one gets hurt. We crash, we get up, we walk away, we dust ourselves down, and we think about what we've just learned. Tearing up the middle of the road. Now, memory recalls this is easier, even though I'm about to die, than the Master System version, because there seems to be a lot less traffic. Oh, did I make it? No. Yes? No. The split screen seems to be handled a lot better than it does on the Master System, because that was kind of, I don't know, fit-inducing. You know what I mean? To this day, my favourite version is on a home console. It's probably the PC Engine version. I think that's a brilliant port. But the reason I always talk about the Mega Drive version is simply because my brother, I've mentioned this before in videos, my brother had a PC Engine back in the day, but he never had, you know, Outrun on it. So my first, you know, finally at home getting to experience it was on the Mega Drive. And as I said, you know, it's a simple game by today's standards. Obviously, because it's not its fault, it's a sprite scale from back in the day, but it was absolutely brilliant. Not so much a fan of Turbo Outrun. Oh, come on. So chilled. Even this version's music's just nice and chilled and laid back. Oh. So I'm wondering if I can pull a bird the caliber of her sat next to me right now if I didn't own a Ferrari. If I'm sat here right now in a Volvo, pretty sure she won't be next to me, will she? Go on. Sprite scaling is really, really nice. Like I said, I always thought that it was a pull-all, you know, Master System. Oh, you wanker in a Jeep. Oh, I have no... Oh, sand. Who knew? But completely lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, I always thought that, you know, this was a portable version of the Master System, so I'm quite impressed that while this looks different... Brake. Oh, wanker. Never a rear end of Porsche, because that's what their engine is, you're fucked. Yeah, even though this looks quite a lot different, the sound at least is absolutely fantastic. I guess, like I said, it's weird to compare it to the Master System version because it's different, but I guess I can accept it for its limitations, which is, I said too, you know, twice too closely together. Oh, bollocks. Is that an MX-5? Wow. It's ahead of time. Must be a time traveller. Yeah, I guess it's kind of the limitations of the screen size. I don't know. I am, you know, playing this on my TV, so it's going to look absolutely terrible. God, the music's brilliant. Nice, come on. I love that change there. Oh, it's making me messed up. Brake. Ooh, brake, brake, brake. Ooh, fuck. Did I skid or did I hit you? I don't know. Am I... Oh, no, trees in the face are bad. I like my face. Come on. That's kind of funny, I know I shouldn't say this, but it's only apparently 3 types of cars when you drive across states in America in the 80s. Did I make it? I don't think so. Oh, yes. Oh, cheeky. Look at that, cheeky. Now, I'm sure I've asked this before, and I'm sure someone left a comment and pointed out, oh, apparently I'm in... Oh, are we in the States still? Or am I in Egypt? But yeah, was there ever an official convertible Ferrari Testarossa? And since we're talking Ferrari, and it's not, you know, even relevant in this video, even though I guess kind of it is, but I've just said I don't like the sequel to this. My favourite Ferrari of all time, and one of my favourite cars of all time, really should do a video about my favourite cars of all time, is the F40. I think the F40 is a beautiful, stunning looking car, and I love the fact that it's the opposite of modern Ferraris. It's like the anti, you know, Enzo, which was everything about it was just, it was old school, you know? It didn't have a massive engine, it was turbocharged, it had turbo lag, it suffered from all those problems, you didn't get stereo, weren't the doors shut by pieces of string and stuff, but everything was about, you know, weight to power ratio, and I think it was brilliant. And obviously its main competitor at the time was the 959, and you know, that was the complete sort of opposite. That was all computer controlled. That was basically the modern, you know, the forerunners were all modern computer controlled cars. But no, I think the F40 is an absolutely stunning beast, and you know, touch wood if I ever get, you know, like win the lottery or something, and buy me one of those. Ban a DeLorean, and I'm getting my DeLorean out with all the Back to the Future shit, and I'm going to buy me an absolutely minted, fresh in box, you know, jaggy type. In fact, I'm going to get it stuck on a plastic sleeve, life size, to kind of, you know, pretend it was a Hot Wheels. Right, anyway, 14 seconds. I'm quite surprised I'm doing, well, not brilliantly, but reasonably well for me. But where's the checkout? Checkout? No, I'm not shopping. Where's the checkpoint? Oh, shall I break? Oh, fuck. Oh, bollocks. Yeah, not good. Gonna fail. Gonna fail. Come on, come on. Let's do this for the Sphinx. Oh, bollocks. How far did I get? Don't think I ever finished this in the arcade. I finished it on the Mega Drive. That was pretty fucking bollocks. And I finished it on the PC Engine, but yeah. And I finished it on the SEGA Master System, but yeah, I'm going to call it quits there. Outrun on the Gamegear, it's very interesting because I was, not to say there's anything wrong with this, I was really expecting a port of the SEGA Master System, like a bang-on port. But then, as I said, I'd really like to see a video, I'm going to have to check them out after this, a video of the Master System version running with the converter on the Gamegear. Anyway, sorry, talked a massive amount of bollocks and waffled quite a lot in this video, and it's a gameplay video. Who knew? Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.